Hi there. My name is Jackson Lambert, and this is my submission for Project Poem Activity 8, Telltale Crater. So, this month, we as poem participants had the wonderful opportunity to explore two 3D models provided by the University of Arizona. So, what models exactly were we provided with? Um, well, as we continue our journey to Mars, we got to explore the Davies crater, okay, which also has, I don't know if you can see that. It also has a small little crater which has an apron ramping out of it, and this crater is known as the Rampart crater. And some other neat things is we also got to explore the Athbiscus crater, or valleys, I should say. And this one has a streamline which measures to about 4,800 meters, or 4.8 kilometers, or even 2.8 miles. Um, and um, it also has a fault line that measures at about 300 meters, okay, wide, I should say, horizontally. Now, no long jump person could achieve that in one try. I'm sure if you were to walk it, though, you could walk it, but jumping, unfortunately, not from one side to the other. So, what are we supposed to explore this month? What is very important? Well, we want to discover the chronological events in which um, these may have happened in. Now, it's important that research is done to gather information. So, with that said, my chronological order with this would have been just based on the fact that the streamline on the hibiscus model looks like a teardrop, um, and because, according to various sources, there was water at one point, there was a great amount of water, um, billions of years ago, actually, about, what was it, 2 billion years ago, there was a lot of water that was on this planet, and then later it evaporated, and then most of the water is held in ice caps. I would say that the streamline was first. And then I would say that due to erosion, we did get the fault line, which is right here. And after that, the craters formed. Um, Based on other things that have happened, such as impact craters. And as we explored in previous units, impact craters are known to be created by, well, asteroids, other projectiles that fly into the planet, or even debris that accumulates speed over time and lands into the planet. So, when discussing how these things happen to somebody who may not know, what is a good activity? What is a good way to teach somebody who may not be familiar with the events that take place on Mars? Well, um, after speaking to a friend about this, the best way that she told me that she would learn is through a trivia game. So, of course, you would set up the trivia game. And the way this would be worked is you ask them simple questions. The end goal, the essential question is, all right, what happened first? And why does that make sense? But the first questions would be in terms of asking them what the crater is, what's made up of the crater, um, where might the crater be located, and just basic questions like that. And after they've answered that, then determining, you know, if there are things about the crater that you've learned in previous questions that can help you build up your answer, um, and help you figure out a pattern. And after you figure out that pattern with other questions, You then continue on and then form a timeline. So that is the that is the best way that um, somebody who may not be aware or familiar with Mars would most likely get the most information out of in terms of exploring or discovering that kind of information in terms of what came first in terms of these events and why are they important. All right. Well, thank you so much for your time, and I will see you guys next month.